Hey everyone, Scott here from the fragrance channel, Scott Aromatico. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. It really means the world to me. I'm always so appreciative when you guys take time out of your busy schedule to come here and watch my videos and discuss the topic of fragrances, which is our favorite topics, right? Or else you wouldn't be here. So you guys might be curious in particular because you saw the thumbnail of the fragrances I'm going to be talking about. And that's right, I'm going to be talking about the amazing house from Sweden called Niche4All. And by the way, to all of you who live in the great country of Sweden, happy belated midsummer day to each and every one of you. I hope you guys had a fantastic time celebrating. Also, a shout out to my really good friend, Mr. Johan. Thank you so much for all you do for the fragrance community. All right, guys, you're here because you want to find out how you can save some money on high quality luxury niche fragrances, and you've come to the right place. And it's all in the name, right? Niche for all, niche for everybody. That's right, you're getting high quality smelling fragrances at a very affordable price, because we know how expensive niche fragrances can get, right? $400, $300, $200, guys. That is a lot of money, and you guys have a lot of responsibilities and a lot of things going on in your life, but you want to smell really great but not spend all that money. Well, Niche4All solves that problem. So stay tuned and let's talk about these fragrances. And in particular, these are going to be 4 fantastic fragrances that are perfect for the summertime. Not only that, these are also fragrances that you might know from some other houses, because Niche4All, let's face it, I don't think it's a secret, they are an inspiration house or a clone house, or you may even call it a dupe house, where they make these really amazing fragrances that are just about spot on and smell like some of your favorite niche fragrances that might be a little out of reach, or who knows, maybe you can afford all the niche fragrances you can get your hands on, but you wouldn't mind having a clone because you can just spray those on the go and you don't feel like you're wasting sprays. You know, maybe you're running errands or going to the laundromat or whatever the case may be, and you don't want to waste your expensive fragrances. These also solve that problem. So what are we talking about today? Today we are talking about a very amazing fragrance that smells just like Acqua di Parma's Cologne. We are also talking about a fragrance that smells just like Fragrance du Bois' London Oud. We're talking about Byredo's Oud Immortelle. We're talking about Creed Aventus and how you can smell just like all of those amazing fragrances. All right, so the first one we're going to talk about right now, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's a brand new release, and this one is called Lavender Citrus. All right, so let's go ahead and list the ingredients real quick. On the top, you've got lemon, orange, and bergamot. In the heart, you've got lavender, rose, lemon verbena, and floral. And in the base, you've got vetiver, sandalwood, and patchouli. But how does it smell, Scott Aromatico? Well, let's find out. Oh man, I love that smell. I have a bottle already, Acqua di Parma Cologne. Now, some of you may prefer the Intense, but that's okay. I love this fragrance. It is so good and it is so spot on. It is so invigorating. It is so fresh. It's just absolutely gorgeous, and it just has that old world smell. It smells like a very clean, zesty, fresh smelling Italian man. A very vibrant, uplifting fragrance that smells absolutely intoxicating. It's light, it's airy because of all the citruses on the top. Of course, the lemon and the orange, and then the mood-enhancing bergamot just makes this so amazing. The lemon is absolutely zesty, and then the lavender in here is so beautiful. They use the highest quality ingredients. I really love it because it does have that old school feel, a more mature man, if you will, vibe. And it's just very clean and very fresh and perfect for the summertime. The vetiver in here really shines on the dry down. The sandalwood adds it a touch of creaminess, and this fragrance is absolutely intoxicating. I get about 6 hours on my skin, about 2 hours of projection, guys, but still, if you're looking to save some money, now Acqua di Parma is not all that expensive. They're kind of on the affordable side for niche fragrances, but guys, this is a good alternative and just really good quality. Love the way this smells. All right, next for the summertime, guys, we've got one of their more popular fragrances, and that is Sea Mint. This one is so good. You know, before I spray that, I just remember the first time spraying this, and if I could allow me to paint a picture, you know, it just reminds me of walking along those cliffs that sprawl out of the Mediterranean Sea. Maybe you're doing some cliff diving, and those waves are crashing up against the rocks, and that sea spray flies up in the air and just comes down and cools your hot, glistening body. There's one word to describe it: refreshing. It is so good. Sea mint is absolutely amazing. And this is an inspiration of Fragrance Du Bois' London Oud. On the top, you've got bergamot, lemon, and mint. Then in the heart, you've got jasmine, some aquatic notes, lavender, and then in the base, you have nutmeg, cardamom, some cedar, and oud. Let's go ahead and spray it real quick. Oh my goodness. This fragrance is just so smooth and so clean, and like I said, refreshing, invigorating, just absolutely gorgeous. I don't really pick up too much of the oud in the base when this dries down, but I definitely pick up the citrus, and the mint is just so cooling. The mint is almost like a menthol. It's just got a very nice cooling effect, and the lavender and the aquatic notes in here are so gorgeous, guys. You can see the dents I put in this fragrance. It's absolutely amazing, very intoxicating. This is going to refresh you. This is going to cool you down. You know, I don't know what you guys think about this idea, but sometimes it's just fun to put these fragrances in the freezer, get them a little bit on the cool side, and they can be so refreshing. You know, there's some pros to that, there's some cons to it, but either way, guys, by itself, this one is refreshing. If you keep it a little bit cool, it can also cool you down as well. That's just something I do. But it is such a gorgeous fragrance and perfect for the summertime. I get about 6 hours on my skin, 2 hours of projection. It's got a nice little scent trail to it. Definitely a heavy, heavy compliment getter, so give this one a try. All right, guys, next one on my list. This one is called Limon Oud. Man, is this good. This fragrance right here has got so much depth to it. It is inspired by Byredo's Oud Immortelle. Let's go ahead and give you the ingredients real quick. In the Lemon Oud, on the top, you've got cardamom, incense, and one of my all-time favorite drinks, limoncello. And in the mid or the heart, you've got rosewood, which is basically a soft, woody-like scent. Papyrus, which is basically smoky leather. Patchouli and oud. And in the base, you've got moss, which gives it a nice freshness, and some nice tobacco leaf. This fragrance is so good. And to be honest with you, it's more than just a summer fragrance. You can get away with wearing this all year round because of the incense note and because of the tobacco. And you probably don't think a tobacco fragrance is good for the summertime, but this one is. It is so, so nice with that lemon scent in the top. Let's go ahead and spray it real quick. Yeah, guys, this one is so good. It's got so much going on. It's beautifully blended. It's very masterful. And to be honest with you, I'm not going to lie to you. I've never gotten my nose on Byredo's Oud Immortelle, so I don't know how close it is. But all I can tell you is from my own personal experience, this fragrance is so good. The lemon is so zesty. You know, the oud is definitely there, giving it a nice earthy touch. It's not too much in your face. And then with the tobacco, this is just a nice, lemony, masculine scent that is so good and has so much depth. And this one's going to go 8 hours. Goes 8 hours on my skin. I get about 3 hours projection. So definitely, definitely give this one a try. All right, next one on the list, last but not least, probably the #1 bestseller for this fragrance house is Pineapple Oak. This one is so good, and you can see the dent that I put in this one. Man, is this good. Now, this one is probably inspired by Aventus, but I wouldn't say it's 100% Aventus clone. I would say if Aventus and Nishane's Hacivat had a child, this would be it. This is so good, guys. The notes on this one are pineapple, apple, bergamot, blackcurrant, birch in the mid, patchouli, jasmine, and juniper. Then you've got oak moss, vanilla, musk, and amber. And guys, you're going to be surprised to hear me say this, but I get 8 hours on my skin with this one. You know, it is so good because the combination of blackcurrant, then you've got birch, and then that juniper note, those notes really do wonders on my skin. And then with those beautiful, vibrant, juicy citruses on the top, especially the pineapple and the bergamot, this is so good, guys. And it's just absolutely lovely. I love the dry down. It's so fresh and so clean. And guys, if you want to smell like Aventus or Nishane's Hacivat for way, way less, then this is the fragrance for you. You are going to love this one, guys. So go ahead and order you a 3-pack. It is worth your while to do so because you're going to save a ton of money. I'm going to leave a link down in the description below how you can get your hands on this amazing fragrance house, Niche4All, where it's fragrances for everybody, the perfect way to save money and smell absolutely amazing, smell like a high quality niche guy, but don't have to spend all that money. This is the perfect house to do that. Thank you so much for joining me. It really means the world to me. Thanks again, Mr. Johan. You're an amazing. Your fragrance house is doing absolutely amazing. And I'm so happy to be growing alongside your company. Thank you guys for watching all my videos. If you got some value from it today, please leave a thumbs up. It would really mean the world to me. Guys, if you want to join my fragrance family, I would love to have each and every one of you. Everyone is welcome. All you got to do is hit that subscribe button down below. And then to help me out, hit that bell notification so these videos get in your feed. Please tell all your friends and family about the video and about the movement. I want you to be a part of it. Thank you so much, guys. I hope wherever you are finding peace and happiness, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace, love, and ciao.